Here's the RideTech Sway Bar kit that you get. So let's look at everything here. So these are the Delrin sleeves, self-lubricating, right? Sleeves, these go inside of these guys, but you first have to put them on the sway bar. They say that you just split it. We'll have to see how I do carefully, and you can fit it around, and they're going to go on the sway bar. And then these guys go over that, and then these plates get mounted, and this is what I was talking about in my last video, if you guys caught that. If you can see right here, here's the plate, and it's on the lower control arm. From that bolt, it has to be 4.5. So from this bolt right here that you have to drill in, it's going to be 4.5 inches out and then drilled into place. So if you don't have that bolt drilled in here, you're not going to be able to measure it, or I guess you can just figure it out, make your own. But yeah, just drill it out, put them in, and so that's where it's going to go. So I've got to put those measurements in. First, I'm going to try to get this sleeve on, and then these Moog fittings, it's the same as the ball joints I got for my C10. Yeah, these are going to go on the end links for it. So we'll see what's going on. And these plates, I believe you take out a rivet on the frame, and then that's where underneath, and then these plates fit up under there, and they help support it. So all right, guys, here we go. Guys, we're on to talk loud. I've got to get the fan going here because it's pretty hot. It's starting to heat up. So with these Delrin sleeves, don't try to rip them apart to fit over the sway bar itself. If you pull them apart, use the force of the end here to push it over. If I can get it. There we go. Now let me do that again. So you've got the end here, right, of the sway bar. You can put it on the end of the sway bar and just push it, and it's going to start to come apart, okay? As you do that, as it comes apart, you can see right here, it's going to actually just bridge the gap, and it'll push right on. And once you get it on there, then you can push it, and it will go around these bends. Because it has a split in the middle of it, it goes and contours right around. So yeah, it goes on really easy. Start with the end. Don't try to pull it, rip it apart, because they'll probably break. So yeah, cool. Got those on. Moving on to the next step. Let's see here. All right, so got that done. And then now open up the poly sway bar bushing and install them over the Delrin sleeves. So here we go. Oh, where are they? They're right here. All right. So here we go, and it doesn't say on here where the sleeve should be open to. So probably going to open it at the opening this way, or do the opposite side, I guess, than the opening on here. And you'll see inside here there is a little ridge, and that's made to fit the Delrin bushing. All right, guys, so I just opened it up like this, slipped it over. There we go, there's one of them. Let's get the second one done here. I'm gonna put the Delrin sleeve opening to the opposite direction. So it doesn't say which way it's supposed to open, so I'll go with that. Liner on each, let's see here. So liner on each side of the sway bar in the approximate location they will be needed. When installing the sway bar, I have no idea where that's going to be, so we'll just see on the card. Delrin bushings are self-lubricating. No lubricant is needed. All right, open. We did that. Install the bushing straps. Blam. There we go. One bushing strap is on. Second bushing strap is on. All right. Okay, end link mount. So now I'm going to go over to that and over to my A-arms lower control arm, and I'm going to drill that out. It says that I'm going to need to drill it to, let's see here, 3/8, I believe. Let's see here. So 2 3/8 inch holes. So I'll be taking this bracket right here, moving over there and marking it and doing it up. So here we go. So this is what we've got. We've got, whoa, crazy. All right, 4.5 right there. See the line I marked right there. And then I held up this guy right here, used my handy dandy silver Sharpie, and then love this tool. If you don't have one of these guys, you need one. Spring-loaded punch. Just boom, boom, in the center. Boom, boom. That guy's in there. Drill a little pilot hole here, and then run in the 3/8. All right. Okay, here we go. Back here so I can. Hopefully I'm not in your guys' way. Am I in your way? Nope. All right, cool. Here we go. Cool, there's one. Two. See if we're still lined up. And that's gonna work. That is gonna work. These little shavings, ow. Not only to get my finger and my feet, but when our animals come in the garage, to get all over them, so I'm gonna have to sweep that up real good. Alrighty. Let's go to our 3/8 here. I can even see them. I'm gonna have to highlight these 3/8. This guy right here. Alrighty. I'm gonna put some eye protection on. Hold on, guys. All I need is one of those little hot things to get into my eyes. That would really suck. All right. Round 2. Here we go. I'm glad I put my eye protection on. Oh my gosh, one of those hit. It hit right on my glasses right here. These things are hot when they come off of there. Whew. Little barbs are nasty hot. They're sharp. All right. There we go. And that's done. Before I start climbing in this, I'm going to sweep this up. Sorry guys, got my fan on. I know it might be messing with the audio here a little bit, but it's hot. It is hot. All right, let's get this guy swept up and taken care of here real quick. You guys don't have to watch me. Okay, so here we go. You've got your bracket and these little 1-inch bolts go in. You got a nylock washer on the end. I'm sorry, nylock nut on the end and a washer on each side. When you do get this packet, when you open up the packet, it says front sway bar kit. There's going to be 2 different size bolts. Okay, so you want to go with the smaller. Can you guys see that? You want to go with the smaller 1-inch bolts. Okay, so those are the ones that you are going to use right there. I can't really see what you guys see. All right, right there. All right, got to get a GoPro one of these days. Okay, so here we go. I've got this one. I just have to put the nylock on the back of these 2 and the other washers, and then I'm going to tighten it up. 9/16 is what you're going to need to use on these guys, and use the deep socket on the back. All right, So I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but as far as what today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, we're at the beginning of August, and teachers go back tomorrow, so this is right on the end here. So I'm back in school already. Summer went fast, guys. Summer went really fast. I think I'm gonna have to get a wrench instead of a socket, because there's no way I'm gonna get behind this here. So let me try to just screw it in from this side here, and then I'll go get my wrenches, get a 9/16 wrench, and I'll put it on there. All right, let's see if I can go on now. As far as the nylock will go here. That guy on there, finger tight, there we go. Ooh, that guy jumped off. This outer one is a lot easier to get to because you don't have the back of the shock impeding your access there. So yeah, summer's over. It went fast. Wonderful summer. Had a wonderful summer. Went out to Colorado. Spent some time out with some really good family friends out in Colorado. They're pretty much family. It was wonderful seeing them and spending time with them, and then came back here. I've got to get car stuff done with, hey, here I am, with Smokey here that I've been wanting to do forever. So yeah, I'm excited to get back and see my kiddos. We've got a really good class coming up. I'm excited to see all of my students and get moving and learn some new things. I learn from them every year, that's for sure. So yeah, it's gonna be a good year. Gonna be a good year. All right, here we go. Let's get the back end of this nylock here and use my one snap-on wrench. I love this wrench. I think I'm in the wrong area. Let's go down here. Here we go. Now I can access it. Not going to take nearly as long. Here we go. If I can get down there. Come on. There we go. All right. Here we go. I can put my other hand on the socket and push it forward. I do that, but we're on the... All right, now I'm getting in there. All right, that one tightened up pretty quick. This end like that. No, it's not gonna work like that. But I can put this end over here like this. Let me see here. Flip this guy around there. We go. Craziness there. Get my other guy on here. Put some torque on it here. From the bottom. Make sure this is good and tight. That isn't going anywhere. This guy one more time. All right, that is not going anywhere. Do our little marker duty on him. And this guy is done. Okay, rinse and repeat on the other side. For the mounting plate, or the mounting plate for the sway bar, goes under the front of the frame. Right here. So they want you to drill out a rivet. The rivet that you're drilling out, this is for 55 and 56 frames. I don't know what's different about the 57, but so if you're looking right under here, this is the rivet that you're going to drill out. Everybody has their own way of taking out rivets. I have two different ways. One, I cut it in, I put like an X pattern in the top of it with a cutoff wheel. And the other one is I grind off the top of it, and then I use a drill bit and I drill up through the center, and then knock it out through there. I think that's the one I'm going to use, so I'll just flatten it out with a grinder and drill a hole up into it, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I'll take care of this rivet, and then I'll go do the other one on the other side. And guys, I have fire extinguishers all around, and I put up, I have blocks all the way around to stop the sparks from going anywhere. Okay, so now I've got that there. I'm going to use the old little punch Rooney. Myself set, get a little pilot hole, and get this guy moving forward here. Alright, let's see what we want here. Where's my little punch? There it is. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright. Lost one of my drill bits. I don't know where it went. Gotta find that. Oh, hey, there it is. It was actually in my, I put it back in here, which is good. All right, here we go. Let's set this guy up here. Okay. There we go. These Bosch high-speed bits are fantastic. There we go. And that is going to be hot as all get out. So I'm not touching that guy. No way, no how. All right, so let's grab our 3/8. Here we go. And this is going to throw stuff all over the place. Go. Let's switch this guy. All right, here we go. You can drill all the way up and through like I did on the first one, but since I've got this drill here, I'll show you guys what it looks like now. So, see right there, guys? So what I can do now is, wow, that's hot. Whew. I can fold these sides in by using a chisel, and that's what I'm going to do now. So let's get in there and see if I can pop this guy out. If not, I might have to do a little more drilling here on it, but try to use this technique here. All right, getting it on, getting stuff done. I love it, I love it. Got momentum going again. It's always a good thing. Laying in metal shards, not a good thing, but it's all good. All right, let's see what we can do here, what kind of trouble I can get into. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. So right here, see, popped off. Oh. Whew. I thought that was it. I don't know where it went, but see, guys, it popped off right off of there. Now I can just pop the rest of the rivet out. Right here, here's the rivet. Right here. Doo-doo. So I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna try to pop that guy out now from underneath here. And let's see here. I don't see it. I know it popped off here somewhere. If I find it, I'll show you guys. It went down here somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Okay. Let me see if I can get you guys set up down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. There you go. All right, here we go. Shaking here, boss. Moving forward. All right, let's see here. Oh, there we go. And that is the rivet. Came right out. And we drilled the hole. Good to go. Now just rinse and repeat for the other side. Rivets look like when they come out. So I grind off the top, drill in a pilot hole that goes through the center of it, and then use a 3/8 bit and drill up. All you have to do is get to the frame, and then the second one over on the other side just popped right off. So pretty cool. Anyway, that's one of the ways I get rid of rivets. Okay, the mounting plates need to be, so this is the driver's side. They need to be flush against the outside of the frame. So if you're looking at, here are the mounting plates, that's what they look like, right there. Okay, there's a little end that comes off right here. That's gonna point towards the front of the frame. And then on the inside of the frame, right here, you're gonna have this little elbow that sticks out. So based off of that rivet hole that you just put in, this is 55 and 56 frames, based on this rivet hole, you're going to then tighten it up and then mark the back hole. And there's two of them. There's one that's, oops, you guys can't see that. There's one that is right on this upper part right here where my frame, I don't know if it's because this frame was in an accident one time and it bends up here, or if they all do that, but there's a hole that's going to go right here and another one that goes, there you go, can you see that? Right in the back right there. Now I got smart on the other side and I use my clamp to hold it when I put the bolt in. Think smarter, not harder, right? So yeah, got that dialed in, and now I'm just going to mark and drill those holes and get it all lined up. So I'll show you guys what it looks like once I get those all drilled up. We are all, take that little guy away. We are all hooked up here. So the plate is mounted. I drilled the two holes in the back. I opened this hole up because, like I was talking about, see that arch right there? So, and especially as you clamp this down, it's gonna want to move the bolt around. So, and the cool thing is, look at this little access hole. Hey, so that allows you to access that guy right there, which is the back side right here. Right, well, right there. So, got your access hole. Just tighten that guy down. The only thing this whole packet thus far that I've been missing is I just came across washers. So there weren't enough washers. Didn't have washers for here or these guys. Now, what these do, so the first two bolts that you have on this plate, go up and attach to the frame. These second bolts come down, and these are going to attach directly to the the clamps here for the attachments for the sway bar itself. So that's where those guys go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead now and install the sway bar and use some. I just had a bunch of grade 8 washers, so I just threw these guys in here. They're a larger diameter center, but they work. So I'm going to use these guys. All right, here we go. All right, let's get this sway bar here and get it up into position. Oops. Be careful with this guy. Let's see where my Delrin bushing sleeve should be. Okay. So let's get 2 washers. We'll need 2 washers in this hand, 2 washers in this hand, and 2 nuts. 2 nuts. And these are nylock nuts that they've got here for you. They just go right in there. Slide that bad boy right over here. Okay, let's put this guy on. Set up with my hand here. Put that guy around. All right, here we go. I have to get my leg in here. There we go. Brace it off of my leg. Sit down. All right, here we go. I'm going to scrape this on the ground. Go back up there. There we go. Just get it started here. That side started. All right. Let's washer and nut. Make sure I'm on the right side. Try to pinch that right there with my leg. And here we go. Get this started on the threads. If it will, come on. What is going on here? Oh, this is that back one where I was telling you guys that arch is, so it's a little hard to get it attached there. All right. Oh, you know, come back. Come on back. All right, where did I put those guys? There they are. Okay, and since the Delrin bushings are, you know, self-lubricating and they move around pretty easy, I'm just gonna put this in semi-tight just to start out, and then I can move it side to side here. All right, not too shabby, not too shabby. It's coming together. I'm getting excited. Got the word RideTech on it. I like it, I like it. I must admit. Is that I'm liking this side here? There we go. All right. All right. Okay. Now let's find our happy medium here. Move those Delrin sleeves over. Make sure that we're in the pocket here. So I'm gonna have to come this way just a little bit. There we go. Like that. Cool. Okay. Huh. Oh, there we go. Move it around there. All right, I'm going to put this in semi-tight. I'm not really going to tighten it up at all. Get this guy here. Just so that it's not falling off here. Deep socket so I can get in there. All right. And this guy here. Okay. I'm gonna have to loosen that up a little bit. A little too tight. Just a little bit. There we go. Just so I can move it around if I need to. All right, guys. So, sway bar mounted at the beginning. So now we need to attach the end links, I guess. Let's figure that out. Oop, there you are over there. Looking at the wrong part of my phone. All right, so if you do have a 57 Chevy, they have all the measurements are based off of a different mounting point, so you don't have the lower control arm mounting point there. It's a little different. All right, here we go. It says sway bar control arm. All right, so there's the installation right there. Let's see here. This is 57 frame mount installation. It says downward bushing. All right, install flat wash. I'm just looking to see if they have. Do not completely tighten the hardware and partially loose until the end links are installed. End link installation. Okay, there's the directions right there. So I'll go off of that. We got two mode packages, but they look like, well, hopefully they're the same. Hopefully they are the same. Let's look at the part number. To OEM specs. I don't know what the OEM specs for a control arm because or for a sway bar because it never came with a sway bar. So that's kind of interesting, to say the least. What the heck? Okay. All right, so. I might have to call RideTech on this one because this doesn't look anything like the picture they're showing me here. Yeah, these are nothing like the picture that they're showing me. If this one goes, all right. They must be new ones. I mean, this must be what they're using. Sorry, guys, you're not seeing what you're babbling away, and you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. All right, so these are the instructions, and you can see the bushings that they use look identical to the bushings that we used on the control arm. Well, the bushings that sent in the kit, the only thing I can decipher, because this is the only thing that's left, are these guys right here. But they look nothing like those, so these washers go in the back. I might have to call RideTech and talk to them about this. And then if I do, then I will get back to you guys and we'll have to see what happens here. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, so the guys at RideTech, super, super cool. Best customer service. Well, Hyatt's, CPP, and RideTech, they are just class acts. Those guys are fantastic. So here's what it is. They did change these. This is the one they use on the G-body, and this is how you torque it down. So it goes down till you are completely flush, this top nut. So when you're putting it together, this is the setup here that you're going to use. So you're going to put the washers inside of the bushing. They go like this. The bottom one fits on here. This is a 9/16 in the bottom. And then it's going to sandwich the mount right here. The mount that is attached to your A-arm, okay, or your bottom control arm. And then from here, you're then in the middle of it, you're going to use this spacer. Fits right down there in the center, okay? Then you have another bushing. This time it goes the opposite direction. Your sway bar goes in the middle, right there. And then this is called the barrel nut, okay? It has a nut inside it, goes all the way down. This is gonna go down all the way, and I put some Loctite on mine. It's gonna go down all the way until it's completely flush. So it'll go down, 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 down. Until, like, man, it goes down a long ways. Didn't realize that. Okay, so now I'm getting close to where it would be flush. So once it's flush, then you're gonna go 2 additional turns. So 2 more times around. What I did was, on this one, I marked it, I put a line here, and the bushing was moving with the barrel nut. So as I turned the barrel nut, I could see that mark moving 1, and then 2, and then it stopped. That was it. So that's how you set those up, guys, all right? Cool, I'm gonna go do the other side, and that's gonna be a wrap. Super cool, what? All right. Okay guys, there you have it. The RideTech StreetGRIP suspension is on completely now. There you go. Yeah, so the front, everything, sway bars installed now. Oh, if I can reach that, there we go. Sway bars installed, and everything else is dialed in. Bushings, control arm, everything's installed. So thank you guys for checking everything out. Like and subscribe. Hope everything goes well with your Tri-5 Chevy or whatever project you're working on. And next video, I'm going to go over my pros and cons, and I'm finally done. Thanks, guys. Whoa!
And that is your son.